So I wanted to hop on here and talk about how's everybody's Christmas? How is everybody's holiday? Whether you celebrate Christmas or not. That lemon and honey hits the spot because I'm not doing good. To be fair, I'm getting better. So that's a good thing. If you're new to my channel and you're trying to figure out what is this? This is just a channel where you can come and be nosy about my life. I do live a very nostalgic life because I am 52. And I am nostalgic for a life I actually lived. I am a child of the 70s, a teenager of the 80s, and a young mother of the 90s. So I have a lot to say. I have a lot of things in my life and in my daily routine that were, impacted by those eras. And I'm not at the end of life, good grief. But I am in menopause and I am a brand new grandmother. I have 3 grandchildren and I've been a grandmother for 2 years and I love it. Being grandma is just, and of course I call myself Granola. That's the name I gave myself. And then we wait and we listen and we don't judge. And so I'm listening to my granddaughter turn Granola into Lala. She is adorable. I love this little munchkin. I love her. I love her. And we have a unique relationship. And I said, she wants me to work for it. She goes, yes. There is a routine and she expects it, and I love it. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. It's she plays this aloof game where she's like, no, doesn't want to say hi to me, doesn't want to give me a kiss, and we don't push her. We're not those people. And I said, okay. But as soon as I engage with her with toys or go to her room and look at her fishy or whatever, that she does this. She has this grin like, okay, I will now grant you my love. So I am like in love with her. I am uh, financially able to collect things from my childhood or things from the era of my childhood that I want. My mother never had the spice of life casserole dishes. She had, I will remember this, she had all of the yellow and green appliances, and she never seemed to choose a color because I will remember her skillet was avocado green. Her pan was avocado green. So I think she got like maybe a wedding gift. All her cookware was avocado green, but her electric can opener was yellow. Her blender was yellow. She did not have a food processor because we're Mexican Americans. She had a molcajete, and she chopped everything by hand. But I am getting the I'm copying her. I just want to. It just feels familiar and it feels like home. I don't know much Spanish, but I know that someone out there is yelling at someone in Spanish. I'm going to be nosy. But anyway, so I started off with a food processor because I need it. And then come to find out it's missing the paddle and the blade. It has the discs of to shred. I can shred all kinds of cheeses with this. But what I can't do is actually blend my chicken salad because I like to make chicken salad in a food processor. And so Bear is going to buy me the parts. We I mean, we were on a budget and then he got off budget. He's like, no, we need a bed frame. But yeah, I bought that about 2 months ago, the food processor, and it's just my pride and joy because it's a first vintage appliance that I can use. I mean, it's not for decoration, it's to use. And I want to try to use as much of the stuff, the vintage things that I'm bringing into my home. The spice of life casserole dishes are usable. They don't have any lead in them. Um, and so, yeah, I used one already. I'm going to make a nice tuna casserole in the big one. And yeah, some of y'all know me from TikTok and you're thinking, and you're going to eat that by yourself because we know Bear hates tuna. Yeah, I'm going to eat that by myself. um, And then I turned my potato and onion canisters into an homage of the Mary Mushroom collection because I don't have Mary Mushroom money. Not and that's not going to happen for a while. There's other things I want before the Mary Mushroom. And that's just because I fell in love with the collection as an adult. I've never seen that before. I mean, I saw it as a kid. Oh, definitely. But not in my house, not in my parents' house. Um it's kind of like a placeholder. It's like one day I'm gonna have the Mary Mushroom canisters, and so this is a placeholder for them. I found a Mary Mushroom children's cookware set, and I think I'm gonna buy it It's a collector's item. It is a real children's toy from the 70s. And I think I'm going to buy it as a placeholder, but like a decoration on the shelf. So we made a big purchase. We bought a platform bed, a platform frame, and a mattress topper. And, but, you know, we are on a budget. I am a teacher. We don't make big purchases. You know, we make maybe one big purchase a month. And that was not a splurge, it was a necessity. And let me tell you something, it was a game changer. So, the one vintage thing that I gave up was the box springs. Those are outdated, they don't work, they're not strong enough. You have to replace them. Even back in the day, you had to replace a box spring at least 5 years, you know, every 5, 10 years, maybe. Um, and I cannot believe that they are the thing of the past, and I want them to be. Because after the couple of nights of sleep I've been getting, I'm wondering why the hell was I buying box springs? And I don't know if they sell box springs anymore. I don't know. But this platform frame is solid and sturdy, and I'm loving it. So, good tea. So, I'm a grandma. I'm granola. I collect things. I've raised 4.5 kids. um, because I have a bonus daughter. And so as I was making the first video this morning with my hot cup of tea, I was interrupted by my daughter. She called and said, "Hey, I need help. I'm sick too, but I think I'm sicker than you. Can you watch the baby for a couple hours so I could just get a nap?" And I said, "Yes, of course." And watched him for a couple of hours. And then he went home. And then I just had a nice, relaxing, peaceful day with Bear. Now I'm winding the evening down with some hot cocoa. And let's finish this conversation. This is a 12-hour conversation. Because I actually stopped this morning's conversation to answer a call, and my grandbaby came over, took a nap, and had some more hot tea, and made me a burger. I mean, I've just absolutely done nothing, but that's okay. It's just that I'm going to finish my video real quick and just say, you know, if you're wondering what am I about, I went viral for making frugal meals on TikTok. And I have a wonderful following. I love my followers. And I'm hoping they make the transition and come to YouTube. And I have always been described as the aunt. You know, you remind me of my Thea. You remind me of my mom. You remind me of my grandma. And, you know, as a Mexican American woman that was, you know, raised to assimilate in white schools, I just am a strange demographic, to be honest. I don't speak Spanish. I married a man from the Netherlands, and I had 4 children, and then had a ugly, horrible divorce. Raised my kids on my own, almost in poverty. Because yes, he paid child support. It was amazing paying child support and their health insurance, but 4 kids is 4 kids in the United States. And I decided to go back to college, and then I met this amazing, beautiful man, and you. We got married, and that's right when my kids were teenagers. I mean, he literally met me a month before my daughters 2 months before her sweet 16. So in our relationship, we hit the ground running. It's like I don't have time. I only went to this dating site like maybe twice a year, just so that my parents, my mother and my sister would not worry about me. And I kid you not. I mean, I'm such a cliche. I visited the dating site on Valentine's. Just because, I spent Valentine's with my dad. And so I thought, okay, I shouldn't be spending Valentine's with my dad. I guess I need to move on. And it's not about moving on from my ex. It was just that I was so comfortable being the queen of my domain. And I could do a video on exactly why I would not get serious with anybody. But I went through this dating site and I looked at some old, emails, nudges, winks, whatever the system they had. And I didn't get a nudge or a wink from Bear. I literally was recommended him because he lived in my city. And I'm not kidding. He looked like a guy from Sopranos. He just looked like a mafia thug.
That's what you're looking for?
No. No, that was the first picture. The one with you have like gold jewelry on and you're leaning on some kind of wooden gate or fence.
That's from Carlsbad.
Oh, okay. And I thought, ooh, he's kind of tough looking. I don't know.
So took that picture.
Oh, really? I said, I don't know about him. But the next picture, he had longer hair. And he was wearing a peach polo. Or pink. And he had a smile that was just kissable.
Really?
Yeah. So I sent him an email. And anyway, and that was it. That was all it took. He contacted me barely 20 minutes after I sent him a nudge. And I know, that's like, it's just crazy. And then we ended up together, and we will be celebrating our 13th anniversary in February.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm all about the 70s life. And I love it. I embrace my childhood. I embrace the things that Bear and I are such 70s kids. And we love the cartoons, the commercials, the food, the town mall, the malls, the restaurants, the beach, Magic Isles, skate land. And these are foreign to you guys. You're like, what is she talking about? But that's our town. We're both from Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah, national.
Yes, movie theaters. We're just...
Old Mexico.
We lived in the same town, in the same years, in the same era, and we never met. Down the street from each other, and we never met until he was 45 and I was 40. That just, And we have a love for the past. We have a love for, nostalgia and antiques and vintage this and vintage that. And we're also, we're empty nesters and we're grandparents and we're just having a really fun time in our life. And I just don't think TikTok is my platform anymore. It helped me, in COVID, I helped people and it helped me. And I have over 200,000 followers over there. But it's not a safe space anymore, is it? They're just very angry people. And then I get angry and I contribute to it. And I'm like, I don't need this chaos. I'm going to go to YouTube where it's chill and I can craft. I can journal. I can read my Bible. I can go to the antique shops. I can cook a meal. I can crochet. Whatever the hell I want to do. And you can join me. You know, you can come sit at my table and we can talk and we can reminisce and we can, navigate this world as us Gen Xers are becoming grandparents and we're getting older. And the boomers they're getting really old, aren't they? So, yeah, that's what I'm about. I'm about coffee and tea and art and arts and crafts and teaching and nostalgia and collecting Corningware and avocado green cookware and yellow appliances. That's just me. And I have really neat goals. I've got 2 goals, and I will. Those videos will be coming up soon to show you how I made a dream board. Dream boards are so old, but they help. And my dream board is well, you'll have to see it because only a Gen Xer could come up with this dream board. So like I said, I have 2 goals. One is going to be put on a dream board, and the other one is not a dream board. It's actually a Pinterest board, and it is. I was telling Bear this a couple nights ago. I am going to sew an entire wardrobe for myself. A mid-century wardrobe. And there will be pieces from the 60s and the 70s. And there will be casual wear, nightgowns, pajamas, housewear, and school teacher wear, and winter wear, and summer wear, and underwear. And it's all going to be 60s and 70s. And I have a sewing machine. I have a moderate skill of sewing, and I am collecting patterns. What's interesting is they did have plus size patterns, but the sizing is not like it is today. So I'm going to get patterns, but I'm going to have to make my own pattern. But I'm buying vintage patterns to get an idea of how it should be done. But in reality, I will be making my own pattern for my own clothes. And that is my goal. So what's been collected in the Pinterest board and then put down in a brain flow chart, I really need to itemize it, get it down. This could take about 3-4 years to do, but I plan to use good quality material because this is a wardrobe I expect to last a lifetime. And what's really neat is that I have found vintage pieces, and I want to buy them, but they're not my size. But I just want to look inside and even use the material for something. But yeah, like Gunny Sack. They don't make my size. I don't think they ever did. I think the largest size in Gunny Sack is a 12. Maybe. I don't know. I've only found a size 10, and I think
I brand?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's during the whole Little House on the Prairie thing. They look like pilgrim dresses. They really do.
And the brand's called Gunny Sack?
Yeah. And they have like florals, laces, different patterns of florals. And it's very, yeah. And and then, it all came out in the 70s. We have Holly Hobby. We have the Ginghams. Little House on the Prairie was a bestseller, and then later a TV show. And so it's just like people in the 70s were nostalgic for, pioneer days, I guess. So anyway, but yeah, I've always wanted a Gunny Sack dress, and, I want to make one for me, and, using quilting fabrics and stuff like that. Because that's what the gunny sack kind of look like. It look like a walking quilts. You know, are you looking it up?
Looking at the word.
Yeah.
You know, GUNNESAX.
Yeah.
It's a retired clothing label
It is
by
retired.
Jessica McClintock.
He's going down the rabbit hole, but
I'm really curious about
it
it.
is pretty. It's very, you'll see. It's very pretty. It was very 70s. You know. So yeah, if that's your vibe, you're in the right place. So welcome. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to turn on your notifications. What else do they say? Please don't forget to subscribe. I would really like that. Thank you so much. And thank you for your support. So, and if you're here from TikTok, thank you. Thank you for coming over here with me. We're going to do this together. Okay. I'll talk to you later.